The Shek Report, with Dave Damashek reporting.
Damashek here. I think I caught a cold. I'm gonna go to the ground for a second here. Look at that, I'm all better. I guess I didn't catch it after all. The divisional round is through. Title game Sunday is upcoming. In the meantime, I'm here to bridge the gap. Just remember, players and coaches, don't get angry at me if I call your name. Ultimately, I didn't do this to you. You did this to you. Let it begin!
At number 5, sometimes elite QB Joe Flacco and his Baltimore Ravens, who really ought to change their name to another winged creature, the Butterfly. In December, you guys looked like a sad, sluggish caterpillar, almost losing to the Jags and Connor Shaw's Browns and getting whipped by Case Keenum.
I was in a tree.
Then in January, you blossomed. You knocked down Big Ben in Heinz Field and just about dumped Tom Brady. You're making playoff time very confusing for us fans. Thank goodness, then, we have Mr. Dependable, Peyton Manning, who again this January proved consistency in and of itself isn't necessarily a good thing. Now it's time for this week's Get Out of Shame free cards, which go to all the wonderful potential Super Bowl matchups. Move over, Harbaugh. We've got some new bowls to discuss. If it's Lux Colts versus Wilson Seahawks, it's the no matter who loses, at least you're still better than RG3 bowl. If it's the Colts and Packers, it's a QB clash between Luck and Aaron Rodgers. As Stanford and Cal grads, they'd be graduating from the big game, playing in the sport's biggest game. It also would pit the two guys who succeeded legends Peyton and Favre, so I guess we could call it the Anakin Skywalker Bowl. If it's Pats v. Packers, it's the Goat Bowl. No, I'm not talking farm creatures. How's this for a carrot? The winning QB will be heralded as the greatest of all time. And of course, if it's the Patriots versus Seahawks, it's the You Mad Bro. At number 4, good call here by Shek field reporter Tony. Wilson to Wilson, Rodgers to Rodgers, and of course, Cam to Cam. Good work there, Tony. Speaking of Cam Chancellor, it's cool he could do this not once, but twice over the entirety of his life, let alone on back-to-back plays. But for the record, he didn't block either one of those field goals. Yeah, it's amazing athleticism, but in the end, he blocked the same number as I did. At number 3, the New York Jets. If they knew Rex Ryan would land right back in the AFC East, I bet they'd just have kept him. As it is now, though, I don't care if the Jets hire both Harbaughs to coach and Aaron Rodgers to play QB. They're going to lose by 80 points to Rex Ryan's Bills twice in the next season. At number 2, the catch that wasn't a catch. Did he catch it? Did he complete the catch? Did he make a football move? I don't know, and I don't know. What I do know is we've gotten a little too nuanced with some of the rules. Going forward, the league needs to appoint Football Baby, the baby who's now 35-12 lifetime picking NFL games, to start settling these disputes. Like this. Was that a catch, Football Baby? Yes, it was a catch. And that brings me to number 1, and this week's brown paper bag of shame, which goes to those declaring the Colts' win over the Broncos was somehow a passing of the torch from Peyton to Luck. Have you forgotten Peyton already passed that torch to Russell Wilson and Joe Flacco and Mark Sanchez? Come to think of it, it's more accurate to say Peyton passed it to Tracy Porter and Corey Graham and Ty Law. And let's just move on. Of course, it's not Peyton's fault the Broncos lost. This time, it was Peyton's quad and his head coach. 2 years ago, it was Raheem Moore's fault. When they lost to the Saints, Peyton put it on his O-line and the Colts special teams. There's only one constant here, Peyton, and his name is you.
I got something for you. It's the brown paper bag of shame. Wear it well. Till next time, try not to embarrass yourselves. Credit to Mark Istook for that opening joke.
Shame.